Dad, when's the last time you left the office?
That's classified.
Bro, what is this movie? What is this movie, bro? For real, man. Who was in the booth smoking some of that hashish, you know what I'm saying, when they was writing this movie? They was coming up with the ideas for the movie, and they were smoking some fucking A1 straight up crack, and they were like, hey yo, got an idea for a movie, right? An alien invasion movie. But wait. Alien invasion? But it takes place only on a computer screen. War of the Worlds takes place on a computer screen. I think it's in like New York or something. No, Washington. I think it takes place in Washington. I don't even fucking remember, cause it takes place on a computer screen. So this movie is so weird, right? It's like why did they make this movie? What was the point of this? War of the Worlds stars Ice Cube. Ice Cube as a government surveillance security person, a Department of Homeland Security person that is supposed to survey everything, everyone, and has the ability to survey literally everyone ever, right? So kind of the movie opens and it introduces Ice Cube as this father that like can this movie is just stupid. It's just so stupid. Like, it intros as Ice Cube is this man on this computer that's logging in, and then he's just surveilling everything for, you know, his job as a Department of Homeland Security guy that surveys everything, and he has the ability to literally hack into anything ever at any time. And he can just like activate the device that he's hacking into. So basically it kind of intros with him doing his job surveying everything, and then he just starts spying on his daughter like really harshly, like to a T, just spying on her every move. So, you know, it's an alien invasion movie from the perspective of a government surveillance agent that has some relationship problems with his daughter, with his pregnant daughter, and he doesn't really like his pregnant daughter's fiance. So, yeah, don't know where those two paths kind of intersect, but, you know, let's just throw those two plots in there. This movie is just so goofy, bro, and like it's straight up just so stupid. I had some fun with it. Like, everyone's saying that this is like the worst movie of all time or some shit, and I'm like, you're kind of right, but like it's like fun bad, you know. To me, I don't know. Some people are like, oh yeah, it's not even fun bad, it's just ass, you know. But this one's like, I kind of had some fun with it because I was just laughing, bro. I was just shaking my head. Half of the scenes, I was like, bro, what? Bro, what, dude? What? One of the scenes early on where it kind of introduces what he does when he's spying on his own daughter. Straight out like fucking Watch Dogs or some shit, where he's going in from, he hacks in from one security camera to this one to see where his daughter is at. Or he looks on like a map view of where his daughter is at, and then he goes and hacks into one of the cameras of where she is. And then he literally, there's a scene where he literally hacks into the cameras in this coffee shop or this cafe that his daughter goes to. He like judges her for what like she's eating. Like, she's ordering a muffin, right, from this cafe, and he's sitting there watching her order a muffin, and he can see her like bank records and everything, and then he instantly FaceTimes her and is like, a muffin? Really? I was just like, there's other moments in the movie where it's like, and then he hacks into his daughter's fridge. Her refrigerator. Her refrigerator has a camera. on like facing the inside of the fridge so you can see what's inside of her fridge for some reason. And he hacks into that. He's like, well, you ain't got no you ain't got no healthy shit up in your fridge, man. So why you eating a muffin right now? Because he's supposed to be concerned because she's pregnant and shit. So then it kind of goes from introing that and everything to alien invasion. Boom. Aliens start invading the fuck out of Earth, and they're attacking everything. And they're almost kind of reminiscent of the old War of the Worlds aliens. If you've ever seen the Tom Cruise movie in the early 2000s, I think that one was made. That one's like a better actual movie that takes it a lot more serious. But, this movie, I think it's based off the same book that original Tom Cruise movie was based off of, but this one was made in COVID in 2020. Was everyone is saying. It was made in COVID in 2020, and you can obviously tell because nobody in the entire fucking movie ever is in the same room ever. The whole movie is told on a computer screen. It's told in the same way that Unfriended, the movie called Unfriended, is told. If you ever seen Unfriended, it's like a horror movie but on a computer screen. Which that one was actually I actually kind of enjoy Unfriended because it's kind of funny as well, but it's goofy as fuck for no reason. So Unfriended, when I watched that like 10 years ago, 12 years ago, that shit was kind of fun to watch cuz it was intriguing, but it was also like this weird horror movie. But this girl that committed suicide, and then her Facebook profile comes active again, and starts texting her friends, and they're trying to figure it out on like Skype and shit. Okay, that was Unfriended, but now we move on to War of the Worlds, and War of the Worlds, it's just weird, man. So this hacker dude, Ice Cube, which his name in the movie is Will Radford. Will Radford is working for this government surveillance program, and there's the subplot of his daughter having a baby, and his daughter doesn't want to tell his dad that they planned the baby shower without him because he keeps spending only all of his time surveying everyone and her because that's what he does and he's used to it. I don't know. It was just a weird subplot to put into here, but I don't know what the hell else they do with this kind of setup. The alien invasion part kind of hits, right? And there's some elements to it that are kind of cool, right? But there's also other elements that just look terrible. I mean, the graphics of the alien robot flying tripod looking fucking tentacle things that come down, it just looks like ass, bro. It looks like those fucking fake like Nigerian like YouTube movies that you'd see in the memes and shit, bro. Like I don't even fucking remember what the hell that shit was, but like I would see those in memes and be like, bro, that's hilarious. Some of those graphics in those goofy meme movies look better than this shit, though. Like, I don't know what kind of budget they had for this shit. I should have had that looked up right now, but damn. Some of that shit be looking rough, bro, with the fucking alien robots fucking flying out of like some meteors and shit. And this is the whole planet, all around the entire planet, just being invaded by aliens. And Will Radford is the one at the man behind the screen figuring it all out. This film takes itself way too seriously, for one, because you can't have this sort of plot where aliens invade told through a computer screen and just act like it's this serious, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they injected some sort of weird comedy where it didn't take itself so seriously, maybe it would have been maybe like a little bit of an actual better movie. But this movie, it's just fun bad to me because I really enjoyed Unfriended. So I just kind of, I don't know, I found some fun out of this. it was just so goofy all around. I'm not even gonna worry about spoilers here because like you guys are not gonna care about the spoilers. If you ever actually watch this movie, or if you have watched this movie, the spoilers are so like nothing burgers that it's like whatever, you know. As he's trying to figure out from his job, he's FaceTiming everyone, and everyone just instantly answers the FaceTime a lot. And just starts FaceTiming so many different people because everyone's just FaceTiming, you know. Just everyone's like, "Oh, yep, there's a alien invasion. Yep, let me FaceTime my dad right now. Oh, yep. Oh, let me just keep this camera just aimed perfectly at my face while I'm running away from this massive alien that is trying to vaporize my soul right now." And it's just not believable at at all, really. But that's kind of what made it fun for me, you know. I had a little bit of fun out of it with that aspect, right? So when we're talking about it, the cinematography of this film really is it's almost non-existent. It's really splotched between this movie is a sequence of scenes that is separated by reaction shots. Basically like this web camera shots of Ice Cube going like, "Yo, damn, no way, what the hell is that? What's going on? You gotta get to a safe spot.
Get away from that! Get out of there!
Come on now." You know, I mean, I'm just like, what is going on right now? This dude is still just in his government building the whole time throughout the entire invasion, because he's just surveying everything and he thinks he can do everything from there. And there is a point where he tries to actually leave the building that he's in, but the building is in lockdown, so he can't leave. So that's kind of their excuse of like, oh, he can't leave anything. And how they continue the story too, if someone isn't at a computer screen, they kind of just start FaceTiming Mr. Will Radford, Ice Cube. I'm just gonna call him Ice Cube. They just start FaceTiming Ice Cube and being like, "Oh yeah, I'm leaving now. I'm running to go this place." And then he's like, "All right, I'll check in with you later." And then he just like moves his mouse and then clicks on the hang up button, and then it kind of transitioned to something else. Like the camera will zoom into like the little like answer screen on the computer screen, be like, "All right, click on that. Answering this. Now we're talking to this other governmental individual about what we're gonna do about this." So they're trying to figure out what the aliens want, why they're invading Earth, right? And they figure that out pretty freaking, kind of quickly, that the aliens are here on Earth for our data. Data, as proclaimed in the movie, is quoted in the movie, is the most important thing on Earth. It's the most important thing humans have ever created, is our data. Everything we've learned and everything we have about ourselves. We are our data. Our data. Right? So, after figuring out that these big ass alien dude robots are after our data, then it's a race to try to shut down Earth's biggest like data center, which they call the Goliath, and it's like some secret underground thing. And after they figure that out, then Ice Cube just thinks that, then he's just trying to stop the entire alien invasion just from his computer screen right then and there. I don't know how cell towers still work here. I don't know how Wi-Fi is still working here, because there's literally scenes in the movie where the aliens shut down like all the data in the world. There's a scene in the movie. Sorry if I'm so loud. This is just funny to me. There's a scene in the movie where the aliens are stealing the data from like one of the data centers, and like all of the data in the world is disappearing, right? So there's some scenes where Ice Cube is looking at like his old Facebook posts and his old Facebook of his wife that had passed away recently. And he's sitting there looking at his wife's Facebook. He's like, no, after he finds out the aliens are taking data, he goes on his wife's Facebook page and he's like, no, they're taking everything. And then all of his wife's Facebook page's photos are like just being deleted out of nowhere. So they just deletes the photos from there and it deletes all the messages that he had with his wife, and then he's like, no, and he starts replaying this one message that she sent him. It's like a voice message that he sent to her, and he's like, oh shit, no. And he plays it once, and then he's like, it's normal, and then he plays it again, and then it's like, ugh, and then it's just gone. So then deletes the whole Facebook page, and then he has no more Facebook photos of his dead wife anymore. And then all of Facebook gets deleted now. And then now nobody can access any of Facebook. The whole website of Facebook is down. And like Amazon and shit. And then later on in the movie, he just has access to it again. Like later on, and I'm like, didn't the aliens like shut down all of the internet or something? Like, well, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a goofy film that I don't know. I kind of had fun with it. I watched this entire film on the treadmill. I was on a fucking treadmill watching this movie, might I add, right? Which is weird. I've never done that before. Watched an entire movie on a fucking treadmill, right? And I feel like that's how I could have gotten through it, because that was just like, it was goofy. And Ice Cube also has a son as well that he's trying to also kind of repair his relationship with too. And there's this big hacker dude called the Disruptor that is trying to spread information to the world about this is all a governmental like, you know, cover up. The government knew that this was happening, and they are trying to protect their own data center and shit because they just want to spy on your Amazon carts. And that's where we get into the fact that this film, War of the Worlds, is literally just an Amazon ad. It is a Amazon advertisement. There's lots of Amazon placement in this film throughout the entire movie. There's multiple scenes where Ice Cube literally goes on his fucking website online and goes to types in Amazon.com and goes and buys something on Amazon. Oh, I forgot this fucking stupid ass scene where, dude, Amazon saves the world. Amazon saves the world in this movie. I shit you not, Amazon goated, I guess, because they literally saved the fucking world in this movie, bro. They saved the world because at the end there's a fucking scene. Well, okay, let me explain. His daughter, Ice Cube's daughter, has a fiance that got her pregnant, and that dude is a Amazon delivery driver, right? So that he's just, you know, Ice Cube hacks into the delivery truck that the Amazon truck driver is in, and he's just driving around, and he could just talk to the camera, I guess, and he's like, hey, what are you doing? Because he finds out his daughter is in trouble and she gets hurt. He's like, you gotta go check on my daughter right now, right? And like, that's where he tries to go and, you know, save his daughter, because, you know, Ice Cube doesn't approve of this dude because he's a skinny ass dude, as he said in the movie. And yeah, lots of Amazon logos in this film. The Amazon delivery driver, you know, drives over and he's got his Amazon fit on the entire movie. The entire movie's got his Amazon fit on, right? And yeah, it was just goofy. And then, so we're gonna get to the end where Amazon saves the world, right? So Ice Cube literally goes on Amazon.com and he needs a flash drive, because he doesn't. That's all he needs is a one flash drive to like download the world-saving fucking like virus thing that they call it a cannibal virus, because that's their big plan to stop the aliens, is to upload a virus into the big data center that the aliens are trying to steal And then he needs a flash drive. He doesn't have a flash drive at all in his entire governmental surveillance building, massive, that can survey on any technology ever. He can hack into anybody's phone, see what they're doing, see who they're texting, see their screens, and hack into their cameras, see into their cameras, hack into cars. There's a scene where he hacks into a fucking Tesla and drives. He drives from his computer fucking screen. Well, yeah, I think he puts it on like autopilot, you know, that since it's a Tesla, it puts it on autopilot, so it drives his daughter to the hospital because she gets hurt in one season, or in one scene. But in the end, the Goliath data center, you know, they try to plant the cannibal virus into the Goliath data center, but how Ice Cube gets this fucking flash drive, he orders it on Amazon from same day delivery, bro, and that's how it gets to him, because that is fucking, oh my god, I can't even. Ice Cube's daughter's fiance works for Amazon, and he mentions, well, you could do drone delivery. We could deliver a drone to you. We've been doing training for that all the time, so, you know, you could just order it on Amazon right now. And then I could drive my drone. I could drive this drone myself to you and get you this. You know, he doesn't just like, oh, I'll find a flash drive and drive it to you. No, he actually tells him to go on Amazon.com, order it, same day delivery, and then he goes into his truck and then proceeds to deliver the flash drive right from his fucking truck, right then and there. And he puts on his like fucking delivery like VR headset, and he's piloting the drone around the entire fucking city of, I don't even know, it's either New York or Washington. I don't even fucking remember, because all the scenes are so scattered that I'm just like, what? Where are we even? I don't even fucking remember. But he drives the drone all the way to fucking where Ice Cube is, and he's gotta like dodge all the aliens and shit. He's fucking driving upside down and shit, fucking dodging the aliens as they're trying to fucking kill this like little drone that is carrying a fucking flash drive, just one flash drive. Same day delivery, Amazon, you know, Amazon Prime, whoa, Prime Video, better subscribe, right. Amazon has Prime Day delivery, whoa, you know, so, and there's another scene in that drone scene where, like, it gets hit and knocked on its, like, it gets knocked upside down, and then they see one, like, homeless dude on the side of the fucking road, and this homeless dude sees the drone get hit on the ground, and then he looks over, he's like, and then they can Ice Cube sees that, hacks in the drone camera, and then he hacks in to the homeless dude's phone, because he has a phone. He's like, everyone's got a phone, he's got to have a phone. And then he hacks into the homeless dude's phone, and then his daughter somehow starts texting him, yo, you see that drone right there? Pick that up right now. Mind you, there's a enormous fucking skyscraper-sized alien robot, like, right, like, 20 feet that way. And he's sitting there, like, he pulls out his phone and starts texting this random-ass fucking number that that texts him, that tells him to flip the random drone that he sees right in front of him. And he's like, what? I can't trust the government. Why would I do that? And then they're like, we'll send you money. So they send him a $1,000 Amazon gift card. They send him a $1,000 Amazon gift card on the text to get him to do this, to get him to flip the drone up like the other way again so it can drive to Ice Cube to get him the flash drive. Yeah, this was a banger. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say this was like a 12 out of 10 film, I must say. Like, it really had me immersed as hell, you know? I mean, I was really locked in at that point when the homeless dude gets the text to flip the drone, and then he's guys, this movie's fucking goofy as hell, but you have to understand that it's goofy as hell before you go into it and watch it. A lot of these other critics and reviewers had no idea that this was what this movie was, so they went into it like taking it really seriously, and obviously that did not play out very well. I haven't talked about the director of this movie. The director of this movie is Rich Lee. His name is Rich Lee. I don't think I've ever... Rich Lee, the director of this movie, is a music video director. He directed music videos for Eminem, Lana Del Rey, and Maroon 5. I guess. So this is what happens when a music video director decides to direct a movie, I suppose. But, I think this is his first movie. In terms of the other fucking actors in this movie, I mean, you're not even gonna notice most of them. Although Roderick from the old Diary of Wimpy movies is in it. I enjoyed that. I like that guy. Although he played like a little bit of a fucking goofy ass dude in the movie. I mean, nobody's acting as good in this movie, because how can you act on a webcam like this? Like, it'd be like me trying to act out an ultra serious fucking alien invasion on this webcam right now, like that I'm doing right now. You know what I'm saying? It's just silly, bro. It's just silly. And I think Agent Coulson from the original like Marvel movies, like Avengers, is in it, and he plays the big bad government head dude that knew the aliens were coming all along, and this was an inside job and whatnot. Man, that it's just goofy, man. It's just goofy. Rotten Tomatoes right now, the critic score Rotten Tomatoes for War of the Worlds is 3%. As of the moment, I do believe. Let me double check that, cause yeah, and the audience is a little bit higher than that, but I mean, fuck, man, what the actual fuck is this film? 21% audience score and 3% critic score for War of the Worlds. This movie is just silly, I mean, all around, but you have to, if you go into this movie thinking that you're gonna get an ultra awesome, super serious, like, alien invasion movie, that's not what you're gonna get. You're gonna get just, like, a stupid film, like a goofy-ass movie all around, really. And sorry if my camera looks like ass, but it's just silly, man. You gotta just understand, like, this movie's fucking stupid already, right? It's just dumb. Just don't expect it to be ultra serious. It takes itself way too seriously. The graphics in it look terrible. The aliens look terrible in 90% of the clips. There's a few clips where the aliens in the film actually look kind of cool or kind of like spooky, They did some of the clips well. They actually looked pretty spooky in some of the clips. But the other half of the clips straight up look like me trying to do fucking Adobe After Effects, adding graphics and animation on day one of fucking class. Like, they look so ass in half the scenes. There's one scene in particular that, like, the fucking robots land by the White House. And that was it looked so bad that I was like, damn, this is some PS1. This is a PS3 game, bro. Like, this is like Resistance or some shit, bro. This is a literal PS3 game right here, bro. So, I don't know, man. Take it. Don't take it seriously, guys. Do not take this movie seriously, or you will be like, wow, I wasted an hour and a half of my life. But go in, have some fun with it. This movie may get like I'll give this movie like a 4 out of 10, purely because I had a little bit of fun just watching it like that, I mean, the dialogue is just stupid. The plot, stupid. The scenery, stupid. I mean, visuals are just dumb. Everything about this movie is just dumb. But that's almost why I kind of like it for that. I don't know. It's not a good movie, guys. It's not a good This isn't a good film. No. No, no, no. They I don't know what they was smoking up in the stew and they were like planning this out, but it's not the move, bro. It was not the move. It's just simply not realistic. It's not. It's so it's so dumb. I can't even like fathom it right now, you know. But give it a watch. I can't tell you to give it a watch, but give it a watch if you're just trying to waste time and laugh at how stupid a movie is, because some people like these movies. This movie is a slightly fun bad movie for me. So hey, if you like Unfriended, give War of the Worlds a watch. You can probably hear the fucking wind chimes out there. If you liked Unfriended, give this movie a watch. I think you might enjoy it a little bit more, but as for my rating, I can't rate it higher than like a 4 out of 10. So 4 out of 10 for me. It's hard for me to rate this movie though, because I'm almost slightly conflicted, because I want to look at this like a comedy more than anything, you know. It has elements of everything and it takes itself too seriously. And the ending, dude, the ending scene was so fucking goofy. You could tell, because the family gets all together and they patch up their relationship with each other going through this tragic, you know, alien invasion event, and they have this baby shower that they've been talking about the whole fucking movie. It's like, because Ice Cube's like, oh, you didn't tell me about this baby shower that you were having. Why wouldn't you tell me about that? You know, as if the world isn't fucking ending right now. We're talking about his fucking daughter's baby shower and him not being invited. Like, it's a fucking knee slapper, bro. Okay. In the end of the movie, they show pictures of the baby shower, and they look horrible. The pictures look horrible. You can tell that they are fucking photoshopped as fuck. Like, they are horribly photoshopped, like the picture. Like, you could tell that the cast of the movie couldn't even be in any room together at all, ever. Because it was 2020. They couldn't even get together to take pictures or make even like fake pictures like look decent. Like, they were just fake pictures photoshopped together, cut out of shit, and just spliced together in like this baby shower party picture thing. And it would look so ass. That was the point where I was like, wow, that really wrapped up the movie right there. That really put it in a nice concise package of how ass packed this shit was, bro. Like, damn. That shit was fucking... It was hilarious, but it was terrible at the same time. So, go watch War of the Worlds if you're looking for a fucking dumb, stupid, silly time, I guess. I don't fucking know. If this is up your alley, sure. But if this isn't, if you're not into stupid, silly movies like this, then just steer clear. But you're not gonna watch something else. Watch anything else. Try like Alien Earth right now on Hulu. That looks really good. I watched a little bit of that. That looks pretty sweet. But other than that, that's it, guys. Thanks for my 3 viewers. Thanks for watching my fire ass movie reviews, bro. Let me know what you thought of War of the Worlds, bro. I know that shit was hype, bro. Deuces.